time to select a stage. It's time to select the fighters.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got. Then it's my time. Brought till I fall.
Are you worthy of death?
Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind, and they ain't built them like me.
All right,
Vision myself
I'm ready.
a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mirror. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Still slugging it out here. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
The corner makes it hard to escape. KO!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot of good stuff there. I want to see how they both adapt.
What are both these fighters plotting?
How is this gonna play out?
That happens to everyone.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Knockdown. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Takes a big gamble, but perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Pathetic! Totally pathetic!
Round 3. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Ah, what's gonna happen?
Uses a target combo as a filler. Go for the KO!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Oh, that was tight. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Is it time? Suit and tie? Is it business time?
Are you worthy of death?
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realized I gotta kill
All right, I'm ready.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for
Player
broke.
1.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Don't worry, it happens.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes. All right, what's the plan?
There's a corner switch. Good stuff, but you gotta keep it up.
Oh, that's
Goes for the super art.
okay. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
They're barely hanging in there. Not sure how long will this super art connect? KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back
Player
now.
1.
Still early. I want to see what kind of adjustments they make.
Tries to bait him with the projectile. This range goes for the super art.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Zanku Hado! There's still a chance here. Zanku Hado! There!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
To the sun, sweet no.
Remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Drive boosted Hado. A big gamble and rips out a raw soup. Noise.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time. Okay.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Charging in. What are they doing?
Uncooked cross loop. Yo, what?
KO.
Nicely played round there.
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Real good super art connect.
Okay.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no!
Gets it.
Nicely played round there.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
How is this gonna play out?
We'll gain control of the match in the early going.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Neither of them willing to give up ground here. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Will this super art connect? Ooh.
Oh, this is getting crazy!
There's still a chance here. So they're going for the super art?
Whoa. Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Smart play with the throw. There!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
They definitely have the momentum right now. Just tighten it up a bit. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
Counting on the super art to do the business. How will this impact them? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw soup. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh, this is KO! Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. Who will take advantage?
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure. Hit!
Nice way to close out that round.
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
Definitely saw signs of some tricky stuff. Hopefully they can keep it up.
Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Projectile to try to change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire, but goes for the super art. Ooh. Keep at it.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no.
KO.
Nicely played round there.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
Super clutch corner switch. Looking winded, burnout changes the game.
Okay. Things are about to explode.
KO.
Nicely played round there.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Denied up top. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. It's a KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. We're gonna run it back now.
Definitely saw signs of some tricky stuff. Hopefully they can keep it up.
What'll happen this round?
How is this gonna play out?
Throws him. What's next? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 2 has the meter lead. Player 1 chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Nice. Shoots off a fire.
Wow! What a decision! Wow, super hard! Wait a minute! Ah, what's gonna happen?
KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Okay, let's get to it.
They're backed up into the corner. Just go for it at this range. Whoa. Bro, super art. Whoa. They're going for the super art?
Wait a minute.
Drive gauge gap here.
God, what's gonna happen?
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
Amazing awareness there. Oh, let's go!
It's there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch.
Player 1.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of adjustments both players will make.
Still slugging it out here. Denied up top. Knockdown. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive attack. That was a bad choice there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Spins some meter to add super damage to the combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. There's still a chance here. Ooh, burnout activated.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on it.
KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
Definitely some strong play.
Player
But you
1.
cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Ooh, they were looking for that super art. How will this round turn out?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They're on a roll.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Yeah?
Ooh, nicely done. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Takes a trip, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Can they scrape together a final push? Tries to bait out a reaction to a KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that
Player
keeps up,
1.
this might be a quick match.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Goes for the super art. Ooh. Player 2, will this super art connect?
Okay.
SA's good. What now? Throws to get around their defense.
That was crazy. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Okay. Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Knockdown. If they're going for the super hard,
Whoa!
closing moments of the round, one hit there.
Nicely played round there.
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are under so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Ooh, burnout. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Raw super art.
Wait a minute.
Raw super art.
Whoa! Okay.
What are they doing? Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
Nice. KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
Oh, that...
Going for a quick pit stop.
Heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard. Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say
These two fighters looking more than ready to touch gloves and go.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking a minute.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's
Player one.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
really excited to see what kind of tech both players have with this drive.
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. On dangerous turf, easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the throw.
Ooh, all right, what's the plan? Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They're on a roll. Combo with the target combo.
Just needs one more good hit.
Gets it.
All right, gets a round on the board.
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
Not gonna lie, there was a lot of good stuff.
Player
there.
one.
I want to see how they both adapt.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How is this gonna play out?
Solid anti-air there.
Smart stuff there.
There's a corner switch. One fighter's drop gate. This is going to hurt.
Ugh, this comeback is not gonna be easy to pull off.
Can they utilize the corner? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 has the meter lead. Checks them with the projectile. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important.
Oh, this is getting great!
KO!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Give me more of that.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary,
Player
you'll
one.
probably see a picture of this match here.
A brave forward jump there to start. That happens to everyone.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Burnout is triggered. Keep at it. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
I'm trying to figure out how to get that damage.
That's what we want. Takes a big gamble and rips out a KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure
Player
both
one.
players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
Man, you can tell.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Just cool into the low kick. Player 2 has the meter lead.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
Amazing awareness there.
Knockdown and swings forward with the drive rush. Stop drive rush to keep it going. Smart move to stay on guard. Big opportunity. Just go for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Is it time for the mix-up? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Send him home. You got this one.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Open with the jump in. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Player 2 went for the kill with the super art to take the round. Instead of playing conservative, they better hope that gamble pays off for them.
Right, fair enough.
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Getting up close and personal. Let's use the move. These guys are not giving each other any no worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Can you believe it?
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Burn up 8 or done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
They are both playing so well. I love this.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Throw the fireball.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Lots of aggression from both sides. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
They can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more ground.
Will this super art connect?
Okay. Oh, man. This is so close. Just one
KO.
and they close it out. Good stuff.
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
It's still early. I want to see what kind of adjustments they make.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
How is this going to play out?
Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
Good pressure. Gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can they scrape together a final push?
What's gonna happen?
Good somersault kick.
Let's off a projectile to waste time.
It is so important.
Anyone can win this now with a solid.
It's there.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
Definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Shows the medium kick.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us
No worries about that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
they gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
Okay, it's important to not let up here. Amazing awareness there.
Very. They're going for the super art?
Whoa.
Experiencing burnout. Oh, super art.
Whoa.
Somersault kick.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Oh, yeah, just like that.
Back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Just under 20 seconds on the clock. Still a chance. They gotta do it.
Okay, here we go. Whoa, I don't know how many.
You're done.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Possible character switch up here. Also a good time to think things over.
cause you know I'm do or die with it. Journey started young,
Smart
super
choice.
hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going, cause you got hard. They know that I'm not stop, I keep on pushing forward.
We gon' break it up.
They try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my
Yo, ready? You ready? Then get the gate up. We're going in.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Bring the heat.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Still slugging it out here. Nice, smart choice there.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Projectile to try to change the situation. Goes for the super art.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Was looking for that jump attack.
That was crazy.
Snap kick sends him spinning.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right
KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is...
Hold your breath.
Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. Grabs him. Ooh.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Can they utilize the corner? Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. That super arc to make it interesting. So they break forward to pressure KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
They definitely have the momentum right now. Just tighten it up a bit. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Man, you can tell both players are chomping at the bit.
What patience to scout out the counterattack. Quick dash in. Burnout trigger. Brushes that off and keeps going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Machine gun uppercut rips.
Okay, okay.
Not much life difference. What'll happen here? They're going for the super art?
Wait a minute. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Shows off the air. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute. This is so good.
Close range projectile.
Okay, okay.
What's the closes it out?
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Blocks. General kick for a mix-up.
Good stuff. They gotta keep it up.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. It's all right. You're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Got their eye on the air. Will this super art hit?
Nicely played round there.
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
It's still early. I want to see what kind of adjustments they make.
Player one.
Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. No thank you.
Okay, okay.
The super doesn't hit!
Goes for the super art.
Okay, okay.
Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO! Oh.
Nicely played around there.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Flash. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage.
God, what's gonna happen?
General kickball mix-up. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Amazing awareness there. Let's go.
Maximum stroke. You're done.
Takes the round.
Wow. Send him home. You got this.
Oh boy. If you look with respect to the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here. Get ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious. Well, what doesn't kill you
takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player 2 charges forward.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
A quick breathe. Aerial top. Snap kick sends him spinning. Just goes for it at this range. KO.
Nicely played around there.
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
Nicely done. Always good practice paying off.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Will this super art connect? Ooh. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
General kickball mix-up.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Catches up. It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
What are both these fighters plotting?
How is this gonna play out?
Player 1 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Nice. Checks goes for the super art.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Are we going to see it's there?
And they close it out. Good stuff.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spin the meter to up the damage by a bit. Pops him with the shorty. Nice. They're going from the super art?
Wait a minute.
Some odds, but can they ride the beat to the end? Avoids a dangerous drive rush to keep it going. Big throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Gotta be careful. Drive impact misses.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Pressure forward, down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
That's what I like to see.
Oh boy. If you look with respect to the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Great work. Just like that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Super art. Whoa. Going in? Big throw. What a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
They're going from the super art? Whoa. Building. 6. They got it. Will this super art do anything? Player 2 can't let them closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
who will come out on top in this final round?
This match has been ridiculous so far. Who's gonna close it out?
Noise, noise.
I'm not worried. Just gotta laugh a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time. What? How do you even think of doing that? This is so good!
Gets the counter hit.
Oh, that was a good one.
Looking for the overhead this time.
I can't believe they blocked that!
Getting up close and personal. Wyatt raw super hard incoming.
What?
Close range projectile. Raw super, oh my lord.
Oh! It's over! I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player 2 did some damage there.